Pride mural in Spokane, Washington.
This is on the street, right?
On the street. Yeah. It's painted on the street. So cars regularly drive over it anyway. Pride mural in Spokane, Washington faces repeated vandalism, including arson, and a few weeks ago, skid marks made by a 19-year-old teen and 2 minors, and further damage by young children on scooters, while a news reporter is on the scene reporting on its repair. When confronted by witnesses, the scooter riders refused to stop and cursed at the witnesses, according to court documents. One witness said the teens were intentionally making marks in the mural with the scooters they were riding. The quote here, officers observed widespread damage as black scuff marks consistent with scooter wheels were observed across the entirety of the mural, Spokane, unquote, Spokane police said in a statement on the department's website. The area is clearly marked to keep traffic away as it was just repainted to repair previous damage. So it's cordoned off while it was drying or whatever. But it's in a thoroughfare. It's on a highway, a street, for cars to drive over it. At least 14 black skid marks had marked the mural, according to WTGS-TV. So forth and so on, blah, 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 blah. Turco, I guess the 19-year-old, Turco was freed on his own recognizance after a Thursday hearing in which prosecutors called for a $15,000 bond on condition of release that he was not to go near the mural or those arrested with him.
And I thought I read that they were trying to arrest these juveniles, these kids, for a felony. Is that correct?
They were charged with, I think it was, I read an article too, they were charged with felonies. It may be the lowest, it was, I think, first degree felony.
Felony for what?
It's felony vandalism. Now, again, I don't know what the laws are in Spokane, Washington, or Washington State in general. But anyway, they conjured up felony vandalism. Now, the point is, ladies and gentlemen, you have people in the same party who are watching, so to speak, across the street from the White House with federal officers in place while the vandalism is taking place against these statues, federal property, and no one is arrested. Then you move to Washington State, Spokane, the city of Spokane, and you have 3 kids, a 19-year-old, he's an adult, 19-year-old, and 2 minors that leave skid marks on a flag that is on the street, and they're arrested for felonies.
It's not an official flag, by the way, also.
It's not an official
flag. It's not a national flag. It's a made-up flag. That's what it is.
It is.
So is Antifa. So is BLM. So those don't have any official authority.
By the way, Marcel, what about crosswalks? What about painted crosswalks? So if I hop on my bicycle or my motorcycle, whatever, and I go sliding through those on purpose in Spokane, Washington, at least skid mark across, it's just paint. And is that felony vandalism? I don't know.
I don't know either.
I don't know. And like you said, is it just because of the political implications that it's a pride flag?
Of course it is.
It's a rhetorical question. But this is the mindset. This is the mindset that we are dealing with here. First of all, if anybody's foolish enough, like you said, to paint something that they want preserved on a street, you're dumber than I thought before that came to my mind a second ago. So I would never want anybody to paint the American flag on a street. I'll wear it here on my shirt. I'll fly it in my house. I want it flown over state buildings and at sporting events. I don't want the American flag painted on the ground when people are going to drive over it or walk over it. I'll tell you why they put that there, that flag. They put that flag there to throw it in the face of everybody.